Hello everybody and welcome back to Pravus Gaming with more Hearts of Iron 4 La Résistance, playing as the Regional Defense Council of Aragon, also known as Anarchist Spain. Alright, well, we are currently trying to fabricate a war goal against Greater Portugal in hopes that we can quickly crush them so the Kingdom of Portugal wins their war and then spawn some revolutionaries so we can kill them and then join everything together under one flag. That is the hope. We will see what actually ends up happening. I have no idea. There's some extra factory output for me. Let's go for the extra research slot with the literacy programs. We are trying to build up some factories where possible. In part because once I get up to 50, I should be able to get another research slot going. That would be certainly quite helpful. My neck, by the way, is absolutely murdering me. Really freaking hurts. Got a pinched nerve somewhere. So I'm sitting on it weird. And it's not good for my, I don't know, bones and muscles and stuff. It feels wrong. Let's go for the economy and civilian. We'll learn as much as we can about their civilian intelligence, I guess. You are going to be set to a quiet intelligence network. No reason to draw extra attention at this point. I'll just keep it sitting here at 100%. Yes, we're questioning the sovereignty of Greater Portugal. They're freaking rebels. They ain't sovereign. What are they doing here? I don't even know. Kingdom of Portugal has war goals against Germany, Italy, Japan, and the Greater What the crud is happening here? Portugal's weird now, man. Oh, okay. German Reich just declared war on Luxembourg, so it looks like they are going down the Low Countries. Okay, so they're following a semi-historical path. Semi. They don't get a fight over Poland. Crap. Greater Portugal joins the Axis? Oh. So there's no point in justifying a war goal against them, because now I don't want to fight the whole Axis. I can't do it. What the heck? I feel like this is a classic restart moment. Yep, this feels like a restart moment. Did not expect Portugal down this route, and it has utterly demolished my ability to expand and continue working down my national focus tree. Alright, see you guys in a couple minutes. Okay, here we are again. This civil war actually went very, very differently. At first, I thought I was going to do amazingly because Republican Spain ended up being pretty strong. I was absolutely demolishing the nationalists, but what ended up happening is my anarchist forces got split over here, and I couldn't join them up, so I couldn't have a good united front, and it ended up being a very costly civil war. But as you can see, I won, almost. We're still waiting on these little guys over here to die. The Carlists set up a capital over in the Balearic Islands, so nothing we can do over there at the moment. I may actually hold off on launching this until I feel like I can get the Portuguese anarchism going, because as we saw before, once you're done with your war, everyone seems to just sort of disappear. So we're going to get everybody together in one good front line. We're going to try to attack Portugal while we have a full front line. He does not appear to have enough troops to actually man this. So as long as we keep the numbers, even though these units will be significantly weaker than his, we should be able to punch through and do some serious damage. As long as I don't end the Civil War too early. Let's go ahead and have you guys sign over there as well. Perfect. I want to make sure, of course, that we can land here in Carlos, Spain and finish off those islands. I want to win the dang war, but still. So now we're going to sit back for a little bit. Do Portuguese anarchism. I'm not kidding when I say that Civil War was weird. I wish I'd recorded all of it, but there's no good way to do like a time-lapse in Hearts of Iron unless you plan on just sitting back here and you feel confident you don't have to micromanage. Because that would have been interesting. Seriously, we were doing unbelievably well as Republican Spain. I think that if I wanted to stay as Republican Spain, I can easily get that achievement. No problem. Like, I've got the Civil War down pat as long as I'm playing either Nationalist or Republican Spain. Once you're playing as either the Carlists or as the Anarchists, though, it gets a lot trickier because you really do not want one side winning too much. That was my mistake, is I had the Republicans winning too soundly against the Nationalists, and it ended up being very difficult to get them down. But also, one thing I've learned, so the Anarchists are guaranteed to get this territory when the Anarchists fire, but I think they also get whatever states you have taken in the Civil War that was not initially under the control of Republican Spain. In my case, I'd actually pushed up all the way through Salamanca to Galicia, and that stuff ended staying under the control as the anarchists. But that's why my forces were all split. In a way, it almost would have been better for me to ignore everything up here, focus all my efforts on just pushing as much to the east as I could so I'd have a good, strong anarchist Spain, but also all my troops would be in one area so I could quickly take advantage of the situation. That might have been the better way to do things. It is obviously not the way that I did do things, though. So, there you go. Trying to train up some more units, some more competent units, going right back to the templates and stuff that we had been using a little bit before. Nothing really too crazy there. Do we have access to things like recon and stuff? We do. We should probably use that. Does cost me a little bit more of our support equipment, but oh well. Let's just make sure that these units actually are going to be future-proofing pretty well. Something worth noting for the anarchists. They have some pretty phenomenal councils. So you already saw the 10% division attack, which is pretty good. Look at this one. A genius infantry military council, 15% infantry attack, 20% defense. Holy crud. That is one of the best advisors in the game. Unfreaking believable. I don't know how that works either. It's like you get a bunch of people together, how are they going to agree on pretty much anything? But apparently, you get these folks together and they have like genius levels of collaboration. It's ridiculous. I don't know how that works. But anyway, I have held on to the anarchist public transportation, which is giving me speed. Which again, as soon as the Civil War ends, we lose this. So this is where I'm hoping to use my my ability to just punch through the porous Portuguese front line to quickly win using my speed. It's almost as if we have cavalry. Everyone runs so dang fast in Spain. So dang fast. I do not know where the rebels are going to fire. My experience is that it's always been Porto. If that's the case, that's a slight issue in the sense that the Portuguese actually do have a good front line all the way along here. But if I can just take these units and say, go, 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 go along the coast, then maybe it'll be fine. Maybe it will be fine. What we could do, of course, is just go ahead and deploy some more troops as well. Which isn't a bad idea. How much longer do you need? You know what? Yeah, I think we just go ahead and deploy these guys now. Set up another general. We will assign, what's her name? Lina. There we go. I like you being the color orange because that's what I was using before. I'm going to set you up, let's say, right along here. And your goal is basically to push just down here. They'll be green, but again, it's just more bodies that I can put on the field. And this time they actually have, like, some support artillery and stuff. So, actual soft attack. I know. It's a miracle. It's a miracle. I'm just glad that this time around, I didn't have to worry about Portugal doing the Kingdom of Portugal stuff and messing everything up. This should work. Dang well better work. After all that effort, winning this freaking Spanish Civil War twice? That's not in my contract. Sudetenland crisis. Yeah, they just did that. I think I missed a few days, or a couple days, by the way, on my national focus. I got distracted at one point, so I'm slightly behind everybody else, but whatever. All right, Portuguese Anarchism. Italy joins the German Reich. France and the UK are allies, and they are fighting against the Germans, so somewhat of a historical AI here. Poland did not... Oh, they did form their faction, but they haven't done anything to Lithuania. It looks like Lithuania joined voluntarily. Oh, okay. Soviets are doing Soviet things. Japan... Huh. This is... Oh. Dominion of India. Not the British Raj? Looks like the UK went for a very different path this time around. They did not decolonize at all. Huh. Yeah, I kind of liked the previous map we had. It was way more zany. But here we are. Portuguese Anarchism. All right. Boom. The anarchist commune of Portugal exists now. Joins in the war against Portugal. Becomes the puppet of the Regional Defense Council of Aragon. So we get a free puppet. There they are. They were indeed in Porto. Okay. So what I do is I quickly demolish these. Get a front line there. You guys get assigned here. All of you rapidly get assigned there. And go. And go and go. And let's pray that we can punch through this very, very quickly. In fact, if you guys can basically just work along the coast and get down to Lisbon, that would be amazing. While we have this front line completely stuck. Looks like we are punching through it, though. I don't think Portugal's going to have much going for them. I can start on my next national focus, or I can see if we can win this in the next 8 days. What do we think of the odds that I can win this in the next 8 days? I'm going to go with not very good, but not impossible. If it looks like we're getting close, I don't want to lose any time. Yeah, it looks like they might be pushing me back here a little bit. Let's just see. Hang on. It's close. We may be a good few days off, but it looks like they are actually stopping me. Ah, boo. Hang on. How close are they? I just want to know. Oh, they're actually part of the same war with Carlos Spain, so I can't do this right now. All right. I was hoping I could move immediately onto the Regional Defense Council of Iberia, but it looks like that's not going to be the case, so let's go ahead and do the literacy programs. By the way, something I learned. Gold reserves, you can do it after doing the maximum concession. I've saved the international brigades, and I can just get myself some emergency weekly manpower if I want to. I also didn't have to do the foreign arms purchases, which is so freaking unexpected. I thought for sure that was going to be a requirement. But somehow we made it. So we're going to get Lisbon. You guys are going to punch over this way and grab these victory points, and you guys are going to push up to Beja, because that's the only one that matters left. You're going to go down this way and help assist. You guys are surrounded, so kill them. Stop toying with your food, just finish them off. All right. It is 1939, which means I want to go for some more construction technology so we can get some factories together. You guys don't have much left. It should be just Beja. Let's go ahead and launch the invasion against the Carlists and pray that we can land. Looks to me like there's too many here. Oh my god, how many do you have? What? Holy crap. All right, let's try for this. Oh boy. This might be a problem. If I can't punch through this, we are in trouble. I've already got the air superiority, and I've got the naval invasion bombardments and stuff going. I can't do much more than I already am. They don't have a lot of equipment, which is my one hope. There's definitely no way that this is going to work. We're going to try something weird and see if we can set these guys up to do yet another invasion and attack from another direction. The Civil War has already ended in Portugal. There we go. All right, with a favorable conclusion of the Portuguese anarchist portion of our anarchist struggle, the Portuguese anarchist cells now request to be welcomed into the Defense Council. We annex them, and that is a free Portugal for me. There we go. Hey, it's pretty good. Where'd you come from? Hey, look, more ships. Okay, good. Yes, I get the Portuguese Navy. That's actually beautiful. Gonna have you guys do naval invasion support over here as well. I'm hoping that lots and lots of shore bombardment can make a difference, but as we've seen before in other playthroughs, if we do not have a port over here, this could become a problem. You've got pretty good defense. I do have... I got a few boats helping me out here. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe attacking from multiple angles? I don't see how that's going to work exactly, but I mean, anything I can throw at these guys would be kind of important. Can I take 1, 2, 3, 4 of you? Yep. Get over there. Because these actually have, like, some artillery and stuff, so maybe we can use them. That's part of the problem, is I've got really weak units. This is a bizarre civil war, and I don't like it. I know I'm going to lose, like, all these units in a minute. So I'm not getting attached or anything, but, like, what the crud? What am I supposed to do? This is not going at all the way I had been expecting. The good news is we're holding pretty well. I'm not really losing any organization. Do I need to do, like, an invasion order over here? No, none of these count. I don't think these aliens should count. I don't like that they could set up a freaking capital over there. That just seems wrong. All right. Well, we're going to launch some more guys right now. Get some more reinforcements. Just ignore these guys. They don't matter. Okay. I mean, I don't know. Hang on. I think the biggest hope is that he just runs out of equipment from sheer attrition. I think that is literally my only hope. Once these 4 units get involved, surely this will be enough, right? This is the stupidest war. All right. Sure, we'll set up against France and stuff, I guess. I don't know. It's just... like, whatever. Hey, look, free troops. Hi, Portugal. Thank you for your soldiers. I like it. Thank you much. Mwah. Okay. 8 more days, and we can launch some more reinforcements and pray that this ends up being enough. I would think that shore bombardment would be way more effective than it apparently is. We can start building some more fighters. I wouldn't mind having some bombers going as well. Still trying to build up a port just so we have some supplies and these guys technically don't just, you know, die. That could happen. Defense in depth. Okay, now we're going to go for the deep battle. I'm not going to use my experience. I'll just save that. Gosh dang it, I am trying so hard here. But they are just not cooperating at all. Alright, now we've got even more troops! I think we just sit here for forever. I don't think there's literally anything else we can do about this situation. I think we just sit here and wait. Well, this is fun! We're going for the literacy program for the extra research slot. How do anarchists have programs? I don't know. Apparently they do, though. So World War II broke out. The Allies are fighting the Axis. For the most part, this is turning out to be a fairly standard situation. It looks to me like the Czechs actually did not give up the Sudetenland, which is unusual. Oh, there's a historicalness right there. The Allies actually did honor their agreement with Czechoslovakia. Ooh, unexpected turn of events. Hey, look, we're actually starting to do some damage. Oh my god, can it be true? Can it be? Oh, okay. We can go for the Regional Defense Council of Iberia. And I should, what this is going to do is create a new country. I am no longer the Regional Defense Council of Aragon. I am the Regional Defense Council of Iberia. What does that mean? I'm hoping it means I'm going to get some freaking cores. Though 500,000 manpower, considering how weak we were at the start, this is not a bad thing. Yugoslavia has been declared on by the Germans. They have joined the Allies once again. Oh, okay. We are finally punching through. That organization's going down, baby. It's going down! I'm yelling timber! Do we want to go for recovery rates, air supports, naval strike? None of that seems especially key. I cannot go for limited conscription because we're anarchists, which means I don't have a state that conscripts people. My military is entirely comprised of volunteers, people who, in an anarchic society, in an anarchic way, decide that they want to go and shoot things. That's what I'm dependent on. God save us all. What do I need in order to get this again? Communal military strategies. That right there. So it's going to be a little while. I can afford to spend some political power. Let's go for... I'm thinking... Well, wait, what's this? No. No. Let's go for the industrial research speed plus 15%, which strikes me as pretty darn good. I am trying to work down some light tanks so that when I do get a free... or when I do get my research bonus for tanks, I actually get something I care about. Alright, we're seeing some units are dying, which is part of why his defense is starting to fall apart, so we're able to focus fire a little bit more. I am glad that I landed over here. That ended up being a very necessary thing, but here we go. Boom! Die, 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 die. Yes! Woo! Anarchist victory in the Spanish Civil War! Alright, now we are recovering from the stupid war. And there go all my templates. Boop! Say goodbye, units. It's nice having you while you lasted. Alright, so we actually don't want these front lines, not really. I mean, they sounded good in theory, but no, I don't want those. Let's set up a front line here against Spain. I don't know about obviously, but eventually it's likely that we're going to fight against the French. They're kind of my next natural target. All these fleets need to stop with these orders and just go group up for a second until I can figure out what I'm doing with all of you. Oh, hello. I forgot about all of you. I have even more ships. Perfect. Nope. Is it shift? Alt? Nope. There's a way to select only ships, and I've forgotten what it is. Alright. Good. Okay. Well, the important thing is we won. So, we need to train more troops, and I need to get rid of these crappy templates. Or are they crappy? I mean, you've got the semi-infantry-based one. I actually could use this one. I could use this one even better. This is perfect. The AI built a template that I actually wanted. Oh, I love you. Mwah. Let's go ahead and give you the shuriken or something. I don't know. You get out of here. 4 cavalry versus my 24 cavalry, which strikes me as a little bit over the top. I'm going to go ahead and remove that recon. Don't need that. We've got some units that are worthless. I'll hold on to the armored division. You never know. Same with the motorized. You I'm going to get rid of. Let's change your icon to be the rainbow so it's easier to find you. Oh, and let's also change the icon of these guys, because I don't ever want to use these guys again. Okay. You... Actually, wait. All of you. Just regular infantry divisions now. Or... we set some of them to be offensive. There you go. Okay. Well, with all that done, I'm going to go for extra attack on my infantry. Frankly, the fact that we have division... Oh, sorry. The genius division attack here makes me think that we actually want to go for a very infantry-heavy army. Like, that is so stinking good. It is not even funny how good that is. It's not funny, it's just straight up awesome. Oh, that's all I can train at the moment? Alright. Okay. How are we doing on equipment? We've got enough support equipment. We are actually out of artillery, but we're running a little low on infantry equipment, but otherwise doing okay. You guys are all going to group up as one big navy for the time being. Nothing else really to do with you. You freaking get down over here to join your brothers. I don't know why. You insist on being the odd one out, but nope. Get in for the family photo. Is it one of those, like, suspiciously specific things? As if I heard that many times. It's almost as if I don't like taking photos with the family. Not that I don't love my family and all, but you get the point. Let's go ahead and set up some convoys for constructing, because we probably will need that in the future. Let's take a look at our economy. We are still building up some infrastructure, trying to fix that up. Let's go for, I don't know, some civilian factories in convenient locations, and then probably just military it up. So do I have cores on this stuff? State owners. We have some compliance building up at the moment. In a few different locations. Why do I have territory in India? Oh, right. We own territory down here, don't we? Sure enough, the anarchists own territory in Goa. Huh. Do we own Macau? Would you look at that? The anarchists own Macau. Well, that's a fun play. I could actually go and declare war against the Guanxi clique. And murder them all before China unites. Oh my god, can you imagine anarchism arrives in China? Millions upon millions of manpower. It would be glorious. Now, the real target at this point probably should be France and the UK. Finish off the Allies, then go take on China. Now, the problem is, because I am not exactly liked by everybody, I don't think that the Germans and stuff are going to invite us into their faction like we were able to pull off with the Empire of France. That was pretty fun, but I think that may have been more of a one-time thing. You go ahead and start training up. Let's get you guys away from being green. It ain't easy being green, because you get shot. So let's not do any of that nonsense. So the Regional Defense Council of Iberia, huh? That's what we're working towards next, I guess. Alrighty. So let's take a look at some more of the National Focus Tree while we are waiting on this. So the fun thing about these guys... not only are we going to get, like, extra research slots and some pretty good bonuses for things like research speed and war supports and blah, blah, blah. Daily support for unaligned. Yeah, lots of good stuff down here. More factories. You also go down toward the Anarchism Knows No Borders, which gets me more war support and 75% reduction in justifying war goal time, which basically means it's not going to take me long to justify war against anyone ever. I can just pretty much declare war every, like, month. Then we can go for things like planting the seeds of revolution, which, you know, pretty fun. And also the Global Defense Council. So, unlocking the Seeds of Revolution, which I don't even know how this works, because these two appear to be the same. Unlock Seeds of Revolution decisions. Here's also something that unlocks the Seeds of Revolution decisions. I don't know what the difference is. But regardless, allowing for the transfer and coring of any foreign-controlled states that have sufficiently high compliance. We just start revolutions, and they keep joining me. I get their cores. I'm curious to see just how effective that's going to end up being, because it sounds freaking awesome. Oh, this is gone? Oh, we can't do this. I forgot. I didn't know this is only for the Civil War. Well, never mind. I guess we don't get that option. Let's see. Do we want to start working toward this to get to the communal military strategies? Yes, I do. Let's go ahead and start working toward communal military strategies. Units are being trained, and our flag has changed. It now is just a big red blob on black. It's Iberia. I know what it is. Red, the blood of angry men. Black, the something of ages past. I don't remember. Ah, you anarcho-communists, you silly little boogers. Nothing much you can do for the recovering from the Civil War, though. I think this is just going to stick around for a while. It's going to be here until 1944. 5 years. Obviously, the faster you can end your Civil War, the better, because this goes away sooner. But yeah. Anarchist society is obliterating my stability, and yet somehow it's still hovering at 10%. I don't really know why. But you get the extra factory construction speed and the output, which kind of offsets some of the damage from the low stability. Consumer goods reduced, recruitable population. Anarchist society is pretty good. Defense on core territory, I mean, could be really good if we want France to attack us, so we can just burn them down like we would the Soviet Union. We still have seized gold reserves for at least a little bit longer, only a couple months, 1 month. And the disbanded army. Now this one hurts. When does this ever go away? Does it ever go away? Well, let's go for more factory output and stuff. Of course, we do still want to be producing plenty more of this. Still building up some civilian factories. I'm trying to build up a reasonable economy. Basically, now, we sit back. Like, Spain is weird in that for most of the game in Hearts of Iron, what you'll do is you'll have a long build-up period and then an intense war. Spain, you have an intense war and then a long build-up period. I do not like the sight of France obliterating the Italians over here. Were you guys completely unprepared? Because y'all need to, like, get into it. Frickin' Germany might be doomed. If the Germans and the Italians fall to the Allies, what do I do? Uh-oh. Romania joined the Allies, too, even though they're mostly fascist. We might be seeing the Germans and the Italians fail immediately, guys. And if that's the case, I'm not convinced what I can do. I think we might be screwed. Because I kind of was relying on the Germans to attack the French. I mean, I could try to attack the French. It'll only take me 40 days to get a war goal together. But I don't have anywhere near enough troops to justify any of that nonsense. I mean, I'll spy on Paris. Let's see what they got. But, asked to join faction. See, I'd love to, so I can assist you in some way, but we're not allowed to. Different ideology minus 132 reasons. Actually, you'd still say yes. Strategic regions to be an ally. Yeah, no kidding. We would need world tension to be at 90%. Also, we are not allowed to join factions. Okay, that answers that question. The anarchists are not allowed to join any sort of intergovernmental forums. We don't even have a proper diplomacy department, okay? Mexican junta has taken over. Oh, no, Mexican junta died, it looks like. So Mexico is staying non-aligned. That's interesting. United States is going for an early intervention in Asia. Alf Landon is the president. Oh, United States is going down a very different route. Okay, what's going on in Japan? What the cram? The Empire of Japan, they went non-aligned. What? Alright, Japan is not fascist. They are not a part of a faction. And they have not declared war on anybody. They are peaceful. Okay, I definitely don't like this new world at all. I liked where things were going before. If only Portugal hadn't messed me up, we would have had a better chance. Oh, that sucks. But I'm hoping you guys can see, with the anarchism knows no borders and some of these revolutions and stuff, that we have some very interesting options as far as just being able to go forth and conquer and take cores from everybody. Oh, okay, never mind. Empire of Japan is not peaceful. They have attacked communist China. Hungary joins the Axis. So they get to have a little bit of fun. They are very surrounded at the moment. New way of warfare is done. Let's go for the communal military strategies. I'm not particularly worried about going for the freedom of thought quite yet, because I don't have 50 factories, though I am getting closer. Yeah, if the Allies actually beat the Axis, I don't think there's any way in heck that I can militarize fast enough to stand a chance. Hitler was assassinated! What? A group of Wehrmacht officers opposed to the war have launched a coup in Berlin. An unidentified party of armed men stormed the Reichskanzlei and, following a shootout with his bodyguard, successfully took the life of the German Führer. Heinrich Himmler is now the Führer. Oh my god! I love a historical mode. It's so stinking fun. So it looks to me like you're losing ground a little bit here, Germany. It seems like they're pushing past that Maginot line. They've got Strasbourg. Or is this where they normally are? Oh, that might be where they normally are. Okay, never mind. Nothing's changed on the Maginot line, but your ally in Italy is messing things up. Romania's murdering Hungary. Poland is killing Latvia. What are the Soviets going to do? That's what I want to know. We should be allowed to join the Comintern if we want to. We're anarcho-communists, apparently. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is so freaking fun. Alright, yeah. All you guys join up over here. Go ahead and set you guys up to a new army. Put this guy in charge. Doesn't he look dapper? Look at that. Is that an ascot? It might be an ascot. We're going to keep training up more units wherever we can, though we are running low on artillery. If I could just get some more factories and stuff, that would be awesome. At the moment, that doesn't appear to be much of an option. We're about to finish upgrading our guns, and I need to end this video. But holy crud, things turned. I mean, I'm glad that I at least got this. Technically, I've already fulfilled my goal. We could just end it right now, but like, I kind of want to see where this is going to go. Latvia has capitulated and been puppeted by Poland. Yep. Aggressive Poland. I would like to get... Oh, what do I want? Let's go ahead and get an upgrade for our artillery and stuff. We have to work on some of the basics. Oh, dearie, dearie, dearie me. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to go much further, but we will try for at least a little bit next week. See if there's anything we can pull off. It may be that the ahistorical mode has just kind of put us in an unwinnable situation against super powerful allies, and we're going to find ourselves up against a wall. Unless the allies fight the Comintern, but let's be honest, the allies are probably going to kill me first. So yes, this is going to be very, very fun indeed. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If so, then would ask you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I, as always, will see you guys next time.
Alright, let's go ahead and do it.